So I've seen a lot of financially unstable men talking about coffee dates. Ladies, just save them time by declining all coffee dates. Help them save that $350. That's the only thing in their bank account, okay?
Yeah, so here's the thing. Like, if a man isn't taking you on a $200 dinner date to start, he's financially unstable. You see? Going straight for the ad hominems. But that's not true. That's not the reason why these men are going on coffee dates or walk in the park dates. The reason is because we don't know, men don't know if you're a time waster or not. We don't know if you're crazy or not. So why would we invest $200 to find out if you're crazy or not? We're going to go on a 1 hour long coffee date or walk in the park date to figure out whether you're worth our time or not. Because the tables have turned, ladies. We're not giving any sort of chivalry or good behavior to girls who are not worth it. You must earn chivalrous good treatment. Because only then can we actually have a relationship where the man can have an enjoyable time. So, utterly ridiculous TikTok, by the way.
Okay.
My worst date ever was in 2015. I drove an hour to pick her up. I waited outside for 15 minutes in the rain waiting for her to come out. Her younger brother wiped his pecker across the glass door while I waited, which was weird. When she finally came out, she played Angry Birds in the passenger seat of my car all the way to the restaurant and said nothing the entire way. When we got to the restaurant, she ordered the #2 family style, which as it turned out was a poo-poo platter for 8. When I confronted her about it, she very loudly accused me of fat shaming when I'm pretty sure we both know she was just going to bring it home and feed her siblings. When we got out of there, it took her 4 boxes of leftovers to leave, and she dumped one of them all over my car. Didn't even bother to clean it up. When we got back to her house, I was getting ready to leave, and she asked, "Are you going to kiss me goodnight?" To which I said, "No."
Yeah, just utterly disrespectful treatment that's like terrible. No guy would ever put up with this. He was actually very nice to drive her back home after doing that. And again, you see guys, what the result of paying for this $200 dinner date is? You see what the result is? You get used and then discarded. So why would you ever enter into such an arrangement? You wouldn't. And no man does anymore, right? Because and more. Men are not entering into relationships, they're not cohabitating, they're not having children, and there's a reason why. Because right now, the world is so girl-favored that what are men actually getting out of marriage, cohabitation, $200 dinner dates, having children? What are they getting? They're getting liabilities for no return on investment. Hello and welcome to the Helios blog. My name is Helios, here for another reaction video. If you're new to the YouTube channel, liking the content, give me a sub and hit all for notifications. If you're listening on the podcast, give me a 5-star review, give me a follow. If you agree or disagree with any of my points, please leave a comment. That's what the comment section is for. If you want me to comment on a video, compilation, blog post, Reddit post, whatever, send it to the heliosblog@gmail.com. Also, please let me know in the comments if you like these speedrun videos I'm putting in the background, because I will make more. Or rather, I'll take more and have them in the background. Again, this is the Metroid Fusion 100% tool-assisted speedrun. You can find it on YouTube. Just look it up. Very popular video. It's just so you have something visual to look at in the background while the video is stalled. So again, I hope you enjoy. Let's continue.
Kind of politely, and pissed, she sicked her very vicious German Shepherd on me, which bit me in the calf. On the way home, I got a flat tire, and I'm pretty sure it was from her because there were 3 roofing nails straight up in a row.
What a disaster. I mean, he dodged a gigantic bullet. He shouldn't have gone for the expensive date though to begin with.
Hey, you want to go to a party?
No, not really.
All right, whatever. Yeah, it's in my car. Really? You're a gold digger. You want to go to a party now?
Kinda, yeah. What's up?
Exactly. And again, that describes many women in 2022, right? Like, if you have a certain standard of living, the girl is immediately going to go with you because, again, she's looking for the meal ticket, right? Imagine if she marries you and you make that much money, how good it is for her. You see what I'm saying? And so that's like, women are very pragmatic in their relationships. They're pragmatic in their relationships. And so these decisions that they make are for their own long-term future. Because marriage is a business deal for them, they're going to get into those marriages for the purpose of securing their financial future for themselves and their children, right? And that's why a girl will choose a man that she doesn't find attractive if he has a nice car, basically. All right, let's continue.
I understand you guys say that dinner is high maintenance, but that's just like what I'm used to, you know? Sorry if that offends you.
She's like, I'm sorry if you think that I have high standards, that I'm high maintenance, but this is just what I'm used to. And she's like opening a champagne bottle by herself, not sitting beside the guy, pouring herself champagne on a private jet. You see what I'm saying? It's like this is the kind of girl that she has an Instagram that's totally attention seeking, and then she just expects to be flown out by guys, right? And then later on, when she's alpha widowed and been used and discarded by like 50 of these guys, then she's had her fun and she's ready to settle down, and she'll never be happy with any guy, right? So again, social media is an extremely destructive invention, because what it does is it opens women up to being used and discarded by the top 1% or 0.1% of men. It opens them up to this use, while they get nothing in return except for being alpha widowed. Because when those men, like the top 0.1% of men, they can have, fly girls out on private jets and stuff. Those men, they have so many options, they will never commit to one girl. And so these girls, these 20-somethings or whatever, low 20s girls, thinking that they can get commitment out of such a man, they are clueless, totally. Okay, let's go to the article here. 6 signs you can't handle a relationship, and this is for women. You see how everything ties in so nicely? Surprise, surprise, many women in 2022 can't handle a relationship. There are many reasons, most stemming from popular culture and the things that women are taught today. Women, if you want... actually, I've already read this one. Sorry. Things women do that push men away. Sorry, I read that one in the last article. I just didn't... I didn't close the tab. Things women do that push men away. So many women wonder why men of value push them away. They think that their relationships are going so well and have no idea why such a thing could have happened. Okay, one sec. Let me just open a new thing here, because I'm reading the wrong articles here. I'm reading ones that I've already used. Okay, here. Signs a woman is secretly attracted to you. Guaranteed. There we go. This one I know for sure we haven't done. All right. Many men want to know if a woman is attracted to them. There are many key signs you can look for to tell if a woman is interested in you. Many of them have to do with what a woman says, like not with what a woman says, but with her actions. Okay, so body language. So women that are attracted to you they have trouble hiding it, even if they don't say it. They'll smile, they'll giggle nervously, they'll fidget. If she's acting like a little schoolgirl around you, it isn't by accident. Talk to her. If you're already talking to her and she's giving you these cues, there's a very good chance that she wants to give you her number or wants to meet you. Physical proximity. If a girl is not interested in you, you'll never see her. Women who are uninterested will avoid you. This means that women in your proximity who are orbiting you want you to talk to them. Pay attention to groups of women who start talking louder when you pass by. This is a sure sign that one of those girls wants you to talk to her. Behavior cues. Women who are interested in you will often try to cue your behavior with theirs. They might brush up against you, prompting you to look at them. They may laugh at things you're saying, making you smile. They may compliment you in an attempt to get you to compliment them. These are all signs that a girl is interested in you. Most of female communication is sub-communication. It's indirect and implied. You must watch for the behavior rather than the words. What her friends will say. Often, you can figure out how a girl you're interested in feels about you by talking to her friends. If her friends seem to be grinning like they're in on something, it's a pretty clear sign that the girl is interested in you. Ask a friend if you can take the girl you're interested in off to the side and talk to her. If she easily complies or even laughingly does it, it's an amazingly green flag. All right, back to this dating thing. Or why men have stopped dating. It's pretty ironic, right, that I read an article about how to date women, but like, again, most of these women aren't worth dating, so... But if you do want to date, that is what you would do, right? Okay, let's see.
So this boyfriend ordered his girl a necklace that says "my person" and another one that says "te amo," and that's not even half of it. He got her the set that sticks together, this dragon couple set that represented strength in a relationship, a heart bracelet to represent his love, this butterfly promise ring, and he just emailed me and said that she cheated.
Oh my god, you cannot make this shit up. So the guy bought like 1 million of things to the girl. All this gold, my person, you're the best, our relationship is so strong, etc, etc, and then she cheats on him. So what does that tell you guys? That tells you that if you're the guy who is an S and it ends with a P for the girl, if you're doing everything for her and she's not chasing you, well, guess what? You're going to have a very bad time. Your relationship is going to die. I'm telling you. All right, let's continue here.
Caught her ex-boyfriend cheating on her.
My friend caught her ex-boyfriend cheating on her. Okay, yeah, like that can happen. Very often women will stay with cheaters. So, I fail to see what's so, Watch her mood change when she realizes she cheated first.
Watch her mood change when she realizes she cheated first and didn't get...
Watch her mood change when she realized she cheated first and didn't get caught. Oh, I see. Okay, so this girl cheats on her boyfriend, but then she gets upset when her boyfriend cheats on her. So again, this is just a female favored relationship. This is a mess. Okay, let's move on. Okay. The one time a lady beat on my door looking for a boyfriend but had the wrong door.
But had the wrong door.
This girl's going nuts. Oh my god, the girl's going crazy shouting into the camera. Because she's this is called mate guarding, right? And then she had the wrong door. And she runs away. But she was on camera the whole time. So again, this is like women do mate guard, but it's more rare, right? So again, if they feel that they have a guy who's like really superior, a guy who meets all of their hypergamous requirements, then they might mate guard, right? And girls are much more likely to be violent than men, actually. It's more common for a girl to be violent towards a guy than for a guy to be violent towards a girl. Although it is more common for men to be violent towards each other than either of those two things. Okay? All right, let's continue.
Okay, so I was just thinking about this, and let me know what y'all think. But there has been times where I will be talking to a man.
Let me translate this talking to thing. There have been times where I've been talking to a man. Translation. I was sleeping with the guy with no commitment. That's talking. That's the talking stage. Also known as the friends with benefits stage. All right, let's continue.
And I won't be feeling it, and people will be like, why? And I'll be like, he's just too nice.
Oh, okay, sure. So again, girls don't like nice guys. Women are not attracted to nice guys. It is a known fact. Nice guys do finish last, okay? So again, if you want the least happy, most terrible, horrible relationship possible, just be the loser, be the useful idiot. Just do everything the girl wants whenever she wants. Never have your own boundaries. Let her get away with everything and watch what happens. 99.9% of the time, she's going to cheat on you. She's going to treat you terribly. She's going to attention seek and gain the attention of other men, etc. And use you all the while.
And people will look at me like I'm stupid. They'll be like, what do you mean he's too nice? Like, you want somebody mean?
Yes.
And I figured it out. It's not that I want somebody mean. It's just what I'm looking for in a man is masculine energy that is dominant over my masculine energy. So
here's the problem, okay, guys? Modern women have been taught by womanism. They've been taught by womanism that they should be as masculine as possible. And so, what it does is some women are so masculine, so belligerent, so annoying that it puts men right off and they don't want to deal with her at all. And the only men that do want to deal with the girl are those that are weak and submissive. The nice guys, so to speak. And women aren't attracted to those nice guys, but they're not realizing that because they are in their masculine so hard, those nice guys are the only guys that will actually even consider talking to them. Because the actual men they want, they're repulsed and they run away as fast as they can away from girls like this. So it's not situationally feminine. It's not I'm masculine all the time. I'm masculine all the time, and only when you are overly dominating me, then I'll be feminine. No, that is not what men want. That is not what men find attractive. That is not what men enjoy. And that women have been taught this by womanism is egregious and simultaneously hilarious. Okay, let's go to our fake Tinder profile here. Okay, so this girl doesn't say her name. Again, guys, I'm showing these fake Tinder profiles. You can just Google them on Google Images. Just say Tinder profile girl. These are not real, but there are a lot of truths in these jokes that I think we could learn from. Okay, so that's why I'm showing you this. So you don't know her name. She's 24. If you like long walks on the beach, warm natty light. So guys, she's implying she's an alcoholic, right? Because she implies she drinks a lot. And stuff in the other side, let's put it that way. I'm your girl. My favorite color is clear. If you know what I mean. So again, guys, when girls are in their rockstar phase, age 18 to 23, when they're most attractive to men, when they have the most agency, when they could get married and have children, this is what women choose to do. They choose to sleep around with Chad and try to advertise. Look at how open I am. Look at how much I want bedroom fun. Look at what a cool chick I am. And all this does is make them get used for bedroom fun, alpha widowed, and then they end up alone at 35 with cats and boxed wine. Look at her eyes and you can tell she has slept with too many men. This is a very clear alpha widow. Again, I don't know her story, but this is the implication. All right. Let's go back to our compilation here.
I can bring out my feminine energy. Does that make sense?
It does make sense. When you tell him you can cook Lebanese food. I don't understand why that's funny. It was cool what she did though, where she put the plate over it, flipped it, and there was nothing. So she was just lying about being able to cook, so that she could have competition over the other girls that wanted Chad, right? But actually, she doesn't know how to cook or clean or do anything that's required for the girls. But again, the second that you reveal such a thing, the guy is just gonna go, "Oh, she's a liar? Cool. Oh, she's she doesn't know how to cook, she doesn't know how to clean, she's not feminine? Okay. I'll just have my fun, and then I'll go to a girl that actually can." So again, girls have lost the very thing that made them that made men actually want to be with them in the past. That made them want to make stupid decisions for their future, right? They've lost that ability to convince men to be with them because they're just not doing the things that they need to do in order to be attractive to those men. And so it should come as no surprise then why men are just saying no. All right, let's continue.
What do you wish you'd done differently at your wedding?
I wish I had picked a different maid of honor. You want to know why? She cheated on her then fiance at my bachelorette party, and he's a really good guy. And she treats him like shit anyways.
Right, so again, this is how too many 2022 relationships go nowadays, right? The girl says, "Oh, I love you, honey, you're the best, you're amazing," and then she cheats on you. Or even worse is, "I'm a strong, independent woman, I can do whatever I want. Who are you to tell me I can't go party? Who are you to tell me I can't do this? Who are you to tell me I can't do that? I am the table." And then she cheats on him. These are the two versions that you get. Where has the feminine good woman gone? She has gone back to 1920 where we left them. There are no, like, I mean, there are some good girls left, but it's like 1 out of every 1,000. All right, let's continue.
Oh, but it gets better. She got into it with my cousin really bad at my bachelorette party and made me believe her to where me and my cousin fought for weeks and almost never talked again.
Oh, something I wanted to mention. This is the birds of a feather thing, okay? So this girl, she has this as her maid of honor. Think about that for a second, what that means. What it means is that birds of feather flock together. That maid of honor has a lot of influence over this girl's actions and behaviors. So if the maid of honor acts like this trashy person and does all this bad stuff, you think her best friend isn't going to do that? This is why I say no single best friends. But I mean, if like she has a fiance and she acts like this, like imagine what a red flag that is. Like, if you meet that girl even once, there should be like a million red flags. This is a disaster. All right, let's continue.
And then at my wedding, she literally took so long getting ready, I barely had time to get ready, and we were running 30 minutes late for the wedding. Then she forgot the rings. They gave them to her 3 times, and she forgot. So then my stepbrother had to haul ass to go grab the rings so I wouldn't be embarrassed at my own wedding.
So her best friend only cares about herself. She's a narcissist. And that she took so long getting ready again shows that she doesn't care about her friend. She cares only about herself. And again, if your best friend is a narcissist, what does it tell? That your girl is also going to get narcissistic tendencies because she's going to learn them from her best friend. Disaster. Also, guys, don't get married in 2022. Okay. Here is the article. 48 things men are told over their lifetimes that are actually toxic. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay. It's a video. Let's see. "48 things men hear in a lifetime that are bad for everyone."
Boys don't play with dolls.
Boys don't play with dolls. Well, yeah, there's a reason why kids are told that kids don't play with dolls. The reason they're told that is because it's feminine, and if they believe that, then yeah, I see the ages keep going older. I don't really want kids in the videos. Yeah, it's not a masculine behavior, so men shouldn't do it. And I'm sticking by that. Okay, let's continue.
Scrawny. He can't even grow a beard.
He can't even grow a beard. Yeah, it's just funny. Like, to be honest. Again, it's a jab at the guy's masculinity, but a guy can be very attractive without being able to grow a beard. It's not a big deal. Next.
More of an ass man or a boob man?
Dude.
Okay. Again, notice the guys they chose in the videos. Most of the guys, like, where are the masculine men in this video? Okay, and then the asking if you like those, yeah, it's just physical preferences, like whatever. That's not toxic. That's just like, again, girls advertise their own bodies and then complain when men compare what they're advertising. It's ridiculous. Okay, anyway, next.
Dude, you're still a virgin?
Nice. That one is bad. Well, again, it's not like okay. A man should not be defined by his ability to get women, because if a man is defined by that ability, then women control him. And actually, I would argue that 2022 culture, what has been done is it has reframed masculinity in terms of what the feminine wants, and it's actually very destructive. So, I actually agree with that one. Next.
Nice guys finish last.
They do finish last, and I will stick by that. Nice guys do finish last. If you are a nice guy that lives just for the purpose of pleasing everyone, you will never have a good life. So don't do it. Next.
Hit it and quit it.
Boys will
hit it and quit it. Yeah, or I don't chase, I replace. Again, this largely depends on the girl's actions, right? If the girl demonstrates through her behavior that she is not worthy of long-term commitment, then, well, I mean, my actual suggestion would be not even to sleep with her. But if you're at that age where you just, you know, need to get a nut, I guess, then sure, I guess you could hit and quit. But like, it's not what I would recommend personally if the girl is sketchy. Next.
Will be boys.
Boys will be boys. And it's very important for boys to be boys. Yeah, so like guys fighting and arguing and pushing each other around and all that kind of stuff, I think that's absolutely necessary for male development. So no, there's nothing toxic about that. Next.
It's a pretty colorful cocktail you've got there.
Okay, sure. That's just a shit test. Like, you can, like, as a guy, you can drink whatever you want. You can have whatever you want. In fact, it's even better if you have one of those colorful cocktails, a girl says that to you, and you actually respond, like positively, or, you know, by deflecting the shit test or whatever, you actually win and trigger some attraction. So that's actually not a bad one. That's actually a shit test.
So sensitive for a guy.
Dude.
Yeah, you're so sensitive is terrible. Like, sensitive men get used and discarded. So don't be a sensitive guy. Don't be a nice guy.
Are you on your period?
This one is, again, this is like locker room talk. What guys say to each other if they're being like overly emotional. Again, guys should not be emotional. Like, personally, I've never heard that. No one's ever said that one to me in my life, right? Because again, a man who knows how to be a strong man will never have that said to him. Okay, next.
Between you and your boyfriend, who's the man?
Sorry.
Okay, here is what I'm seeing in this video, okay? Not a single one of these men, they've had like I don't know how many men so far, 30, 20? Not a single one of them has embodied traditional masculinity. So this womanist website is trying to reframe masculinity in their own image. They're trying to say, these are real men. These are the men that have tried to reframe their masculinity in terms of what women want, and these are the men that are desirable. But it's not true. If you act like any of these men, you will be unattractive to women. And there are some men that are physically attractive, but clearly they are into men, and those men are not attracted to women either. So my point still stands. All right, guys, we're going to end the video there. Again, if you're new to the YouTube channel, liking the videos, give me a sub, hit all for notifications. If you're listening on the podcast, give me a 5-star review, give me a follow. If you are enjoying the stuff that I say, or maybe you disagree, please leave a comment. That's what the comment section is for. Again, thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy day to listen to my stuff, especially if you made it to the end of the video. That's wonderful. Also, let me know in the comments if you like the speed run I put in the background. I think I'm going to keep putting speed runs just so we have something visually in the background for when the screen stops, something interesting to watch. Again, thank you so much. Oh, and let me mention what it is one more time. This is the Metroid Fusion 100% task tool assisted speedrun. You can just find it on YouTube. This is where I got it from. So again, thank you so much for watching, guys, and please go and sub to the channel that I found, and check out the video if you like it. Thank you so much for watching, guys, again, and I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching my channel. Please remember to do all of the following. Like the video for the algorithm. Comment on the video. I respond to all comments and I'll give you a heart. Subscribe and hit the bell so you can see my content on your feed. Check out all of my content on other platforms. It spreads the reach of the channel. YouTube, bit.ly/Helios YouTube. Rumble, bit.ly/Helios Rumble. My blog is realheliosblog.com. My podcast, bit.ly/Helios Podcast. My Patreon, patreon.com/The Helios Blog. You can also support the show at bit.ly/Helios Donations and buy my books at bit.ly/Helios Books. Thank you so much for all of your support.